Hey, g'day traders, Sam here from TradeToProspa. Look, apologies. The second part of that video seems to be left out. Not sure why it didn't record. So here's the rest of it. So what we have here is potentially a reversal or continuation pattern. Now, if it's a reversal, I'll show you what I'm thinking along those lines. If this was a major reversal, I'll look on the daily. I'm pretty upset that it didn't really record well, but anyway, this is what I have at the moment with the Fibonacci's major levels. This is a moving average that I'm interested in, and say it played perfectly to the resistance. If you look at that, so this is the 200 moving average on the RMA, and as you can see, it played perfectly to resistance. The other one is this moving average as well. Just a sec. If it comes up, it'll be nice. So 21 on the day on the 4 hour. So that's playing a resistance as well. So keep an eye on that. Now, what I was thinking on the macro eye, if we are to be a reversal, what we'll likely to see, and anyway, I'm peed off that it didn't show it. Let's see if I still saved it. No, it didn't save it. Okay, let's see if it's on another chart. So you can see I talked about all this and didn't record. All right, so here we go. This is the chart that I was looking at last time. Let's just clean all this up. So if this was a reversal, I was looking at this scenario. So this trend line, give it a horizontal version perspective. You can say that's roughly it, or you can say that's this one here. So that's phase one. On the top is usually tends to be for descending wedge. The top is much more wider and longer, and then as it escalates to the bottom, we get a descending wedge of some sort. Now this is one version, and I can probably put that line there as well, and we connect the bottom. So we've got two reference points at the moment, and look, at the end of the day, this could be our A if we were to. This is one version, or this is another version where we have our B. We'll say if this continues on sideways, we'll get a rejection of some sort. C could drop below this trend line, which is a capitulation type of thing, hits our 12K range, and even better, right down there to 618, and then we get our D and E. This could be an inverted head and shoulders type of stuff. So if this was to fail, we might get this type of inverted head and shoulders or descending wedge. Who knows what it will be? But there's a whole bunch of models that could be there. And don't want to speculate what kind of model that is, but if this is the left shoulder, that we might get a real bottom formation, and then we could probably get a top of right shoulder type of stuff. And let's do this. Whoops. Let's get rid of that. And where is that line? Yep, there we go. So if we do that, it doesn't have to be perfectly inverted head and shoulders, doesn't have to be flat type of stuff. But maybe we can look at it like that. We can probably get an inverted head and shoulders or descending wedge, as you can imagine. Or there's some other type of structure that is a reversal. We have a few particular, could be double bottom fall, Yep. But this range could be it. This is the reversal model from a big perspective. Or a smaller picture perspective, we can have that kind of stuff. Yep. So we get our D, and we'll get an E, give a take or something. So if we start seeing this going sideways, and we already have, but if this stays here for a while and then drops, that works. And we let's do this. So the puzzle could be like that as well, a smaller version. Yeah, and then we can do that as well. So let's see what takes place. There could be a breakout trade, but at the moment it's going really weak at the moment. So if we look at this, I do believe that this is likely to drop further the way it's going. Let's just go into this scenario. Oh, it's on the other chart. So okay, let's look at that. Here we go. So if we do this and look at it closely for the short term, we could have a bear flag or of some sort. And if this is a reversal, like I said, we'll have a look. The macro picture is probably likely to play out. I do believe this is a bear flag of some sort. I think this will hold, but I could be wrong. This could just drop and then further down, and that's continues on to our target, to the next fib, which is there. Or we could have this accumulation model of some sort, where it doesn't necessarily have to be that, but what we can do is, this is our selling climax. It is a drop of, what is that percentage? All right, just let's say that's 24%, which is a fair bit. That could be a selling climax. Automatic response down here. So let's do AR. This is our secondary test, so we might just hold that. That was a short-term opportunity. See how it goes. It's found its target and it's holding support. So if we close below it, then it's likely to do a double bottom maybe. It might come down further, and we have a Fibonacci to measure. So at the moment, the 618 is holding. So we might just we've got to see a scoop, and then maybe yep, and then we'll see where this ends up. It could end up here with a rejection, or it can go up and get a rejection there. Worst case scenario, these moving averages, good shorting position, and back down again. And then we'll get this is a new type of testing, and then we'll get another accumulation structure of some sort. This could be a double bottom, or further higher, comes back down, and we get that structure as well. That will be bullish. But I don't think that's going to happen. Not for a few reasons, but yeah, that's this structure. But then seeing if this structure breaks, would that hold it from there? Probably not. Probably there, type of thing. For double bottom, we've got two levels of double bottom. But anyway, this is a theory. There you go. For now, this is likely to hold. We'll put the 618. Right, so it's a good position to jump into. And if you look at, and this is what I didn't do, if you do look at the other charts, you'll see that in the, like, comparing this, and just give the behavior, you have an uptrend, so it's accelerated uptrend, a less accelerated trend, then you got descent, downtrend, and then accelerated downtrend, and then you get this flattening off period. Similar, you get an uptrend, bit of a correction, an accelerated uptrend, a bit of a sideways, and then downtrend, then acceleration. So the downtrend, then acceleration, similar to ups as if it's going up. Here we obviously have a bear flag. So it's a side, downtrend, and then acceleration. And this is why we thought we might be at the bottom. And if you look at the Fibonacci level, it was a 1.6114. But if we were to do it from another perspective and just enable that, you'll see it's a 1.618. This is why it was such a strong level. And what do I have here? So that's just another capturing the wicks. But this was a major support level, and that's why many thought could be a reversal. That's why there was so much effort put in there, and it broke. Can we go above? If it does that, then we come bullish again. But it needs to hold it there for a few days above this, not just a short period. So it needs to be above here for a few days, and then we can look at reassess. But for the time being, I don't think so. I think it's doing this type of phase. Once you go through a phase, go for another phase, you have a bear flag. So there's going to be a bear flag of some sort, and this is my area of interest at the moment for another accumulation. And or we have it down here potentially, but I'm thinking this one's going to be sometime later. What do I mean by sometime later? It means that we go up first from here. We have a B, C type of thing, and then, or 1, 2, 3. Yep, 1, 2, 3. And then we have our count, wave 5 count before we go up. So if we look at that from a daily perspective, yep, I do feel like it's obviously not that high, maybe not. But if this is our accumulation, we have our 1, 2, 3, very similar to this. This is our 1, this is our 2, this is our 3, this is our 1. Is this our 2? We're looking for 3. Yep, so if this is our 2 or here, then we have our 3 move, and then we have our A, B, C correction. So whatever that is, A, B, C, this could be our bottom. I think we might just get a new cycle. Yep, and then 2015, 14, 2024 to 2025, we start seeing the bull run and how that looks like. So that's what's called the Sigma 3. Not my idea in terms of that. But anyway, that's what I have. I believe the other chart is missing this. I went through it, and it's a shame. But let's see if it's here. Yeah, so we've got this one here. Not my idea. Let me see how much time I got. 13 minutes, all right. I'm going to keep it short. This is the other idea. So we can just hide this for a sec. So what you have here is someone else's idea, and it's working out fine, working out good. We got across. We had where is it? 11 bars. Hold on. Here's 77 bars from top to bottom, and in the midway we found out. That's when we found resistance, and it took not. What is it? Where is it? Okay, wrong time frame. Sorry guys, that's why I'm a bit confused. The weekly is better. 11 bars from top to bottom, and then 9 bars across for this phase, and from top to bottom again, it took 11 bars. So 11 bars, 11 bars, and then we had 9 bars, 9 bars across. And as you can see, at each time there's a pivot candle. Yep. So we're playing that pattern again, and that pattern is this one's about 12 bars or 11 bars actually. We can move that across a bit. That's all moved. That's still a pivot candle in a sense, and 9 bars roughly. It just started. So come January, we might find the bottom. The bottom could be the 618 here, based on this structure that's been aligned to the tops. So this 12,000 range could be the bottom, or like I said, so where's my bottom? We had that chart. Here we go. That was my bottom. Yep. So it's lining up with the other one, or we have that bit more capitulation, but that's later on when we do the correction. So if the correction takes place, maybe we apply, if this is the bottom, then what we do is we apply the Fibonacci to a level, and the 0.5 or the 0.618 is likely to take place. So if this is the bottom, we might get to that level there, and then we have our 5 count to that level for the bottom to go in, like I just discussed. So that's what I have in the short term, and we should find the support here on the 618. If it fails that, it's going to be very difficult to see it coming back up and do this accumulation. It might just be a bear flag of some sort. But anyway, that's what I have. Sorry to not finish off with the other video post. So I'm going to leave it at that. Covered a fair bit, 16 minutes or so. And please give me a like and share. Talk to you soon. Cheers.